Oh, and welcome back to Song Surveys on Sofas with Superheroes. So today's song is Silver Lining by Mount Joy, and this song's been out for a while. I saw them back in July at Kerfuffle, but this is just me finally getting a chance to share my opinion about this song. And I'm not gonna lie, this one's definitely gonna be an interesting one for me because when I originally listened to the song for the past, I don't know, 7, 8 months, I definitely have misheard a lot of lyrics. And then as I was preparing for this video and I looked at the lyrics online, I was actually really surprised that they were a couple instances were different than what I had been listening to and been thinking that it was this whole time, which actually kind of changed this experience for this song for me. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first lyric is up on a mountain, caught on a rail line. So I heard it as caught at a red light, and I was super excited about the significance of what that could possibly mean. I'm thinking in terms of, are you at the bottom of the mountain stuck at this red light? Are you at the top of the mountain? Are you in the middle? So like if you're at the bottom, you're already kind of at this low point and you feel like you can't move any, you're just so bogged down with all of this other weight. If you're in the middle, it's like, okay, well, you tried, but now something is stopping you from getting to where you want to be. Or if you're towards the top, it's like, okay, well, now you've gotten this far, so what's stopping you? And then also just the idea of being at a red light, right? So red light is something that we can't control. We have to wait for it to change. So I was kind of super interested I loved the ambiguity of it, and especially the red light changing, again, because people don't really have control of that. So it definitely kind of took away from my experience when I learned that it was a rail line, which, I mean, I guess technically it could be same idea, right? Are you caught at the bottom, middle, or top? And then I guess you wouldn't be able to move a rail line by yourself unless you were a conductor. I don't know. I just, for some reason, the red light thing really had me hooked. And then when I found out it wasn't, I was a little bit disappointed. But anyway, after that, I really love the line about the silver lining, so where the song title comes into the song. It's wear your silver lining, wear it close to your skin. So I just really love that image of wearing something that is, so already kind of you have this idea of you have a silver lining, so something's not going right, and you need to find the one little good thing in all of this bad. So I like that it's now become almost like an armor or an outfit that or a mask or something that you can kind of put on and wear it, and you wear it close to your skin. So maybe it's a little bit more deceiving, so people wouldn't really be able to tell that you're not actually happy because you are again, masking, you're wearing it close to your skin, so it looks like you as a person. So I really like that part of it, and I like that that's what the song title is, so that at least is still keeping me there, and that I did know the lyric for, so we're all good in that section. Then the first part of the chorus comes in, and I'm not a huge fan of the lyrics, but I do love the music part. I don't know why. It was the drugs, the women, the wine, the weed. It doesn't really appeal to me, but I do love that it's that short, quick list of things. So I love the music, and I think it works really well for the song. I just am personally, for some reason, not a huge fan of the actual lyrics. But the second part of the chorus I really do love, and again, heard some things wrong in this part, so yeah, it was a little bit disappointing. So anyway, the second part of the chorus that I love so much is it goes, and tell the ones you love them that you love them, without the word that, sorry. So it's tell the ones you love them, which is great. Teach only what you know, and oh, you better know it well. So when I listened to the song, I thought that O was actually love, which I thought was, again, super cool because you're kind of, again, caught in this, wait, is he saying that he's talking as if you would, a pet name, and the love, you better know it well? Or is he saying teach only what you know and the love? So I don't know, I just really loved that could have been love, and then when I found out it was oh, again, it just took a little bit away from that second chorus, but I still love the second chorus, and I love it because I really do enjoy the idea of teaching only what you know, and that you better know it well. Especially as a person who works in a public school. I mean, I can't tell you how many times a day I answer a question and, I'm like, wait a minute, do I actually really know that? Or am I just like trying to remember things? But yeah, so I think it's interesting, even just giving advice to someone is if you're teaching someone, right? So you need to know it and you need to know it well. So I just really loved that line. And again, even though love wasn't in that second part of the chorus and it was an O instead of love, I still like it. I still think it's an interesting concept to kind of think about, again, really knowing what you're teaching as opposed to just kind of, oh, well, you shouldn't do that, or, ooh, be careful with this. It's like, well, do you know that? Or are you just saying that because of things that you've heard or things that you've seen, which I guess is a form of knowledge. So it could count. I mean, I don't know. I just really liked the idea of kind of knowing what you teach and knowing it well. So then after that, we get to the second verse. And the first part of the second verse is fine. I don't have any comments on it. But then the second part and even the third part, which I guess technically would be part of the bridge, maybe. Well, yeah, maybe. Was fantastic. So they're talking about a road trip, and the line is, you were running and I was hiding. So I just love that for two reasons. One, I love that two people are having this shared road trip experience and that they're getting different things out of it. She's running, he's hiding. So I really like that. And also, I love it because what does that mean? You're hiding. How are you hiding on a road trip? The running part I get, right? So you're running away from something and you guys are just going off and being away from what you were trying to run from. But the hiding part is definitely intriguing to me. Definitely makes me think about what does that mean? You're hiding on a road trip. I mean, you're traveling away from things. You're not staying in one place. You're being seen by lots of different people. So are you really being hidden? I don't know. I just really liked it. So I like that line and I think it works really well. And then the second part of this verse is just mind-blowing. I love it. I love it so much. So the lines are, don't get cheated. Wait, sorry, let me go back one line. And I know how that feels. So I love that right off the bat. The person already is like, I get it. I've been there. So I do like that. And then don't get cheated, kid. Just sweep from your heels, which I actually looked up online because I was like, do I just not know this expression? Is it something that maybe I've just not been exposed to? No, I don't think it's an actual expression. But I love it. It's super cool. I'm not really sure what that would mean, but again, you just kind of get this image of someone sweeping from their heels. Are they kicking, or are they just kind of motioning, pivoting on their heels or their toes rather, because you're sweeping from your heels? I don't know. I just, again, something to think about, and I always love when lyrics actually make me think about stuff. So definitely appreciate that. And then my two favorite lines in the whole song are, and if you get carried away, let the music play you through the pain. I love the idea of music helping with any sort of pain or distress. It definitely helps me a lot. So the fact that it is brought up and just so clearly put into this song definitely enhances this song for me 100%. I love the idea, especially after the sweep from your heels. If you get carried away, it's so sweeping from your heels now becomes something else for me in the song once you realize that you could get carried away doing it. So it's ooh, now this kind of adds a new layer. This is something that you could potentially be hurt from, or you are maybe trying to get somewhere and you get carried away and it suddenly becomes something that is not positive in your life. And then in order to get through it, use the music, which I think is really great. Again, it's kind of that self-inflicted pain in your life, and the way that you can get through it is through music, especially with the sweep through your heels, and then if you get carried away. So I really, instead of if it gets carried away. So I really like that. I think it was really good. Definitely saved the song for me after hearing so many wrong lyrics. So yeah, I was a little bit excited that was still accurate and I still understood what was going on. And then they repeat the pre-chorus and they go back into the chorus. And then at the end of the song, they kind of end with that same first on a mountain caught at a rail line. Again, would have loved it to be red light, but as it is rail line, I am just a little bit sad. But it's okay. I mean, again, the song is pretty solid, and I definitely love certain parts of it and have changed my opinion about others, but still overall it's a good song. If you haven't listened to it yet, check it out. It is like a very mellow but upbeat song, so it's like very easy to listen to no matter what kind of mood you're in. Yeah, so it's an awesome song. Check it out. I, again, definitely was misguided with these lyrics. I don't know if it was me. Please, if you have the same experience, let me know. Comment below, like, subscribe. If you've never listened to the song and you decide to listen to the song, let me know what you think. If you've already listened to the song and think I'm a crazy person, comment below. Yeah, I'm always looking for suggestions, so please feel free to comment a song or a band that you think I should check out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.